Latinos are going to die out if young Latino men do not learn how to court. I just got back from a Latino event and a guy was chatting me up for about 5 minutes. And then he pulls out his phone and goes, "Oh, if you give me your number, you might get a free dinner." Sweetie, my foundation costs more than the $20, $30 dinner that you're offering me.
Are you disappointed in Latino men these days?
The short answer is yes. There is a lot of effort and intention that it is in our culture, and I think they're capable of. I just don't know why they no longer want to continue that effort.
It's like our dads, they kind of like set the bar pretty high.
Yeah.
The way my dad talks about my mom, I know what he's done to court her.
My dad literally used to spend his whole minimum wage paycheck just to send my mom letters, handwritten, all the way from here to Colombia. And now, all I get is a story like.
I look at these guys, I'm like,
where's that energy at?
yeah.
Bring it back.
Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem HaKodash, double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops at Great Millstone, peace and salutations to the elect. So I just want to go into a lesson, which is based upon this video that you've seen, which is, a woman of the Northern Kingdom, all right, basically saying that, the so-called Latino race is going to cease to exist, if the men, don't get they stuff together. But you got this, mindset amongst the women of the tribes, man. Okay, they believe that, they're the greatest thing on the planet. All right. They also feel that, the men are basically supposed to bow down and worship them, which really is the other way around. Okay, and furthermore, the statement that she made is completely erroneous. See, these women, man, they have fully absorbed the philosophy of the serpent, okay, which basically, this world is upside down, man. They'll tell you that if you got a black mom or a so-called Hispanic mom, then that makes you, a so-called black person or a so-called Latino or Native American, all right? Or that the man needs, a woman that looks like him or that comes from his same stock to reproduce the race, which that's the furthest thing from the truth, okay? The man does not need the woman to continue the race, which that's what she said, okay? The Latino race is gonna, die off if you men don't get your stuff together and start doing the things that the women want you to do, all right? First of all, the men don't need you. Okay, see, and this is what you women are going to understand, man. All right. The man does not need you. Okay, you need the man. All right. And your only ticket out of here is getting with an Israelite man. Okay. So, pretty much the ball's going to be in our court. All right. Because you're going to have to bow down to the man. All right. Whatever the man wants you to do, that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to get on his program. It ain't about what you want. Okay, or what can I do to flatter this woman, so she can get with me? Okay, that's gonna be your job, all right? Because again, the only way you getting out of here is if you acquiesce to a man, all right? This is Numbers 1:18. It says, "And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families." Okay, which when you look up that word pedigree, it basically means your family tree. So your lineage. Okay, who do you descend from? All right. And amongst our people, this is how we declare who we descend from. All right. It says, "And they declared their pedigrees, their family trees, okay, after their families by the house of their fathers." All right. And that's always been how the nation of Israel has denoted who we descend from. Okay, the woman has nothing to do with it. The woman's just a vessel. She holds a seed. All right, but the man has a seed. That's the reason why he's called a progenitor. Okay, he pushes the seed forth into the woman. All right, and whatever that man is, that's what that child is going to be. Okay, so no, the so-called Latino man does not need the so-called Latino woman to reproduce the so-called Latino race, which that don't even exist. All right. That word Latino, when you look it up, it goes back to Latin, which Latin goes back to the Romans, which they were Edomites. Okay, and you so-called Latinos, you are not descendant of Edomites. Okay, you are not descendant from the Romans. All right, you're descended from the so-called Native Americans that was over here before the so-called white man came. All right, and those individuals identified themselves as the tribes of Israel, the 10 tribes that got, carried away prisoner by Shalmaneser, the king of Assyria. All right, but the race does not need the woman to reproduce. Okay, see, Esau has filled these women with that madness, and now they puffed up. Okay. Because if she knew the truth, and if these women understood the truth that the man does not need you to reproduce the race, okay, that he can reproduce the race with any woman out here, they would be on a different tip, man. That will humble their ass. Okay, but these women are proud. All right, but Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to humble you. Okay, because the truth is going to be revealed. All right, and what's the truth? That Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, he is dealing with the men. Okay, the Most High is not dealing with you women. The Most High did not make you women for himself. He made the woman for the man. Okay, but these women are completely out of order, man. And see, in that day, a man is not going to have to, prove himself to you. Okay, or court you and do all that madness, to get you in a mood to where you feel like he's bowed down to you enough. So now, you're going to accept him as your man. Okay. But even then with that, you can go through all of that. You can jump through all those hoops. And whenever she feels like it, she can just leave. All right. If you stop that warship, okay, at any point in time, she can leave. She feels like the warship has stopped, man. All right. This is 1 Corinthians 11:3. It says, but I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach. Okay, see, and we understand that. We understand order, which is something that these women don't understand. Okay, they do not understand the order that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai has established down here. They rebel against that order. Okay, they put themselves at the top. Listen to Esau Edom, which is going to make for a major fall. All right, because nothing that these women believe is true. Okay, your man needs you to, reproduce the race. That's a false statement. Okay. A man has to pretty much bow down to you for you to be with him for what? All right. First of all, the man is stronger than you. He has more, mental integrity than you do. He's more of a logical thinker. You bug out. Okay, at adversity. All right. At the first sign of adversity, you women bug the hell out, man. And that's what's coming to the earth. All right. Nothing but hell and adversity. Okay. And while you women are bugging out, you're going to have a certain group of men that's going to be cool, calm, and collected. And Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to be dealing with them. All right. So you're going to have to get in order. You're going to have to cast off that madness that Esau Edom has, pushed to you. And you're going to have to get down with the program of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. That's going to be a hard pill for a lot of these women out here to swallow, man. Okay, because their whole life they've been taught that they're above a man. Okay, that's really what Esau Edom teaches them. That quality stuff. That's on a surface level. Esau tells them that, but they really believe that they're above a man. Okay, you can see from the statement that she made, and you see the same kind of statements coming from the so-called black woman. All right. It says, but I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and Hamashiach's our head. Okay, we got to do what Yahweh Shai tells us to do. Okay, and we can't come to Yahweh Shai thinking that the ball's in our court, man. Oh, look, well, yeah, if Yahweh Shai want me to get down with him, then he going to have to come correct. He going to have to change his get down. This commandment right here that he said, I don't like that. He going to have to change that if he want me to follow him. Well, hey, Yahweh Shai don't need us. Okay, just like the Most High don't need us. All right, so how do we have to present ourselves to Yahweh and Yahweh Shai? We got to come humble, man, with that contrite heart. Okay, and that's something that these women are lacking. Okay, but hey, they're going to be forced to, exhibit that behavior when all hell breaks loose. They're going to be forced to acknowledge the order that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai set up. Okay, the man is stronger than the woman for a reason. Okay, the Most High didn't just make it like that, you know, and then there's no purpose for it. Okay. It says, but I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man. All right. So the man is over the woman. Okay. And that's something that's been well established in the scriptures. All right. You got the Heavenly Father. You got Yahweh Shai. Okay. You got the men who are directly under Yahweh Shai. Okay. And then you got the women and the children. All right. But the woman, she thinks she's above the man. Okay. It says, in the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is the Most High. Okay. And, you know, the example that Yahweh Shai left, you know, when he was down here on the earth, that's how we are supposed to be to Yahweh Shai, and vice versa. The women are supposed to be like that with us. Okay. But hey, these women are out of order, man. Okay. Imagine if Yahweh Shai made, you know, the statements that these women be making when it comes to the men. Oh, you got to get with my program, or I ain't going to, you know, deal with you. All right. Well, they got a word for that. It's called insolence, man. A lot of these women are insolent. Okay, let's look that word up real quick. This is the word insolent. It's from the freedictionary.com. Abrasive, arrogant. Okay, a lot of these women are arrogant, man. Okay, they off that Babylon juice. They actually believe the madness that Esau Edom has taught them, that they are really above a man. Okay, a man is supposed to bow down to you and worship the ground that you walk on. And without, you know, you men wouldn't be in the world and all this madness. Okay, they actually believe this, man, wholeheartedly. All right. Well, they believe that, you know, they are the reproducers of the race. Okay, that they're the ones responsible for, you know, the race continuing on. Okay, when the men, we don't need you women to reproduce the race. You can make a Issacharite, a Judite, okay, a Benjamite with any woman down here on the earth. Okay, and see, that's one thing that these women don't want to accept, man. All right, that's a tough pill for them to swallow. Okay, so knowing that, what position would that put the women in? She gonna have to be in a very humble, you know, mindset, man. Okay, because you don't need her. What do you need her for? All right, especially if she out of order, she got an insolent attitude. What do you need her for, man? You can get another woman, okay, of any race down. You can reproduce with any nation. All right, just like we read Numbers 1:18. Okay, we declare our pedigrees after our fathers. All right, so whatever our father is, that's, you know, what denotes our race. Okay. So just because you come out of a woman of another nation, that don't mean you're not an Israelite, okay? But see, these women don't want to accept that, man, because they don't want to be in order, basically. All right, it says abrasive, arrogant, brazenly impudent, impertinent, all right? And further down here, it says presumptuous, arrogant, okay, impertinent. And these women are presumptuous because they believe that they are, you know, something more than what Yahweh Shai has made them. Okay, they believe that they are above the man in every shape, form, and fashion. Okay, they believe that a man is supposed to bow down to them when actually it's the opposite. All right, you're supposed to bow down to your man. Okay, it says audaciously rude or disrespectful. Okay, hey, that fits these women perfectly. All right, a statement like that is audaciously rude, okay, and is disrespectful. All right, basically, she's telling the man to get in line so the women can deal with you. Okay, you got to get on our program so, you know, we can deal with y'all. But if y'all want to, you know, get on our program, then the race is going to die, basically. You know, you got to get on the program of a man. All right. Audaciously rude or disrespectful, impertinent or impudent, presumptuous and insulting in manner or speech, arrogant. Okay. And why is it presumptuous? Because she's taken a position of authority over the men. Okay. Something that Yahweh Shai did not give to you women. All right. You do not have the authority to basically boss men around. All right. But see, here in Babylon, you can do that. Okay. Under this damn devil, you can do that, but Yahweh Shai does not approve of that, okay? Nor is it something that he set up, All right. You women are supposed to be under the men. Okay. This is 1 Corinthians 11:8. It says, for the man is not of the woman. Okay. But the woman is of the man. All right. It says, neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. Okay. So Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai created the woman for the pleasure of man. Okay. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai created man for the pleasure of himself. We're the ones that do the service to the Heavenly Father. We're the priests. Okay, we handle the sacrifices and all that. Okay, we lead the ceremonies for the high holy days. Okay, that's what Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai created the men for. Okay, to do, the things that please him on that level. You women, you supposed to please the men. All right, going back to the beginning, man. Why did Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai give Adam a woman in the first place? Did he give Adam a woman so she could sit up here and say this type of shit, man? This is Genesis 3:16. It says, and unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children. Okay, and this is a punishment that was put upon a woman for her going off. Okay. And part of her transgression was going against the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, going against the order that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai established. All right? Because basically, something that the serpent told her or showed Eve back then is the same thing that these women are participating in today. This feminism madness, man. Okay? That's part of that, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Okay? That's part of that fruit, man, that feminism. All right? So as a punishment for her delving into that, okay, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, gave you birth pains. All right. It says, and unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. Okay. Now that last part is not a punishment. That's Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai reiterating the order to Eve because she had it twisted, man. Okay. Just like what Paul said in 1 Corinthians, we was just reading it. The woman was created for the man, not the other way around. Okay, so you women, if you want to survive, you're going to have to get down and get on board with the program of the Israelite men. All right, which means what? You're going to have to get in that order. All right. So it ain't the man got to get his stuff together so the race continues on. You women got to get your stuff together if you want to survive. All right, because the race is going to live on regardless. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to keep the Israelite man down here. All right, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai can literally get rid of all the Israelite women down here on the earth, and the race will still continue on. Okay, as long as the men are around. All right, if you got Issacharite men, you got Ephraimite men, okay, Manassite men, Simeonite men, okay, Gadite men, Reubenite men, Zebulunite men, okay, Asherite men. All right. Hey, the race is going to continue on, okay? And don't matter who those men lay down with, okay? What woman they lay down with, those children are going to be Israelites, okay? So you women, no, you got to get your stuff together, okay? Because the man does not need an Israelite woman to bring forth seed, okay? Or he does not need an Israelite woman to continue on the race. He could do that with any woman, all right? So why would he deal with you and you completely out of order? He could go get another nation. All right. This is Isaiah 32:9. It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Okay, hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. And the way these women speak, they careless as hell, man. They at ease. Okay. And the reason why they at ease is because nothing's going on. Nothing's happening to you. All right. This world is still pretty much the same, how Esau designed it to be. You got the police, okay? Or if you women say all the time, you don't need no man, okay? Or you want a man, you don't need him. You can go and get a job, all right? You go make your own little money. You can rent your own little apartment. You don't really need a man at this moment. So you can pop off at the mouth, okay? But Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is telling you to wake up, okay? Because really all this stuff around you is a farce, okay? This is a fantasy land, man. And the wool's gonna get pulled off of your eyes, man. All right, it says, rise up, ye women that are at ease, hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. And when you look this up in the ledger of the KJV 1611, it says days above a year. So it's going to be a long period of time. You women catching nothing but hell, man. Oh, you thought the great toilet paper shortage of 2020 was something. Hey, you ain't seen nothing yet. Okay? It's going to get bad out here, man. And you women ain't going to survive by yourself. The only way you going to survive is if you got a man. Okay? And not just any man. It's going to have to be an Israelite man. Which means what? You all that programming, you're going to have to cast that off. If you ain't able to do that, your ass going to die. Okay? You will have some women that's going to try to put on an act. They're going to try to fake be humble, but you're going to get exposed. All right? And you're going to be out there with the marauders. You're going to end up out there. All right? It says, many days and years shall you be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Okay? All these things that Esau, Edom promised you, man. Okay, a world of equality. Okay, a world where really a woman is superior than a man and she's going to be above him. That's not going to happen. All right, that's a fairy tale that Esau, Edom sold that you women fell for a hook, line, and sinker. Okay, it says, tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Okay, and what makes you careless? You actually believe the madness that Esau, Edom pushes to you. You believe that you are above a man. You can do the same things as a man. All right. But you're going to come to find out that that's just not true. All right. When all hell's breaking loose out here, okay, and people are fighting for food, you women, you ain't going to win that fight, man. Okay. You're going to have a bunch of men scrambling to get some food from a store. They're going to fight each other. And if you caught in that, the skirmish, you're going straight to the ground. All right. You're going to wake up. That's if nobody do nothing to you. Okay, you're going to wake up and all the food going to be gone. You're just going to be sitting there. All right. So you're going to need a man to survive. Okay. It says, tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones, strip you, make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. See, but this ain't the mentality that these women are in. Okay, they're not in a spirit of, mourning. Okay, or in a spirit to where, impending doom is coming. They trying to live on their high horse. Okay, they actually believe that they are in a position to demand certain things from men. Okay. Oh, well, if you don't do this, then I ain't gonna get with you. And then the man is just supposed to, bow down and do whatever he tells you tell him to do so he can get with you. Those days are over, man. Okay. Even when you look at, the comments of the video, the women getting cursed out, man. All right. The same thing that Judah is going through, okay, in the manosphere, which a lot of the so-called, Latino men, they're into that as well. Okay. But it's not really a big push like that. But it's the same thing, man. Okay. You got the men on there, pretty much getting on the women saying you a far cry. From your grandmothers, man. They used to make, the tortillas from scratch, grind the corn and stuff, cook all these big meals. All right. These women, they don't know how to do nothing. Okay. They go to Chipotle all the damn time, man. They don't know how to cook. They don't know how to do nothing. They don't even clean their own house, But you got the nerve to demand, certain things from a man. All right. But again, you're going to find out that you need a man to survive out here. Not just any man, an Israelite man. Okay? If you really want to be protected out here and then get delivered, you're going to have to get down with the program of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, which is the order that the Most High set up of the man being over the woman. Okay? But you women like popping off at the mouth. That's going to be hard for a lot of you women, man. Okay? To submit yourself to a man. All right, this is Isaiah 32:2. It says, and a man shall be as in hiding place from the wind. Okay, and the man that it's talking about is an Israelite man, an elect man, okay, of, the respective tribes. Okay. And a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind and a covert from the tempest. So you ain't got no bargaining chips. Okay, you are in no position to make any demands to this man that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is dealing with. Okay, who's basically impervious to any plagues that's coming down here.
Okay, it's a famine. This man's eating. All right, he ain't starving. His diseases out here. He ain't sick. Okay, because Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is protecting that man. Now, if you want that same protection, you got to please this man. All right, you got to get on his program. Okay, you got to do the things that please him so you can be covered. Just like we got to do the things that please Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai so we can be covered. That's the order. All right. It says, and a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place. Okay, and a river of water in a dry place. Everybody's going to want to be there, man, because that's, that's a safe haven. Okay, there's no water anywhere. It's hot as hell. You dehydrating, but there's a river of water here. You could drink that all day. Okay, and be sustained. All right, you won't die. Okay, so literally, a man is going to protect you from death. Okay, but what can that woman provide you in that day? She can't do that. All right. First of all, she completely out of order. How's she going to protect you from the plagues that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is bringing down here? Okay, when she completely off. All right. It says, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. All right. And the same thing applies to that rock. Okay. Everybody's going to want to, get under that rock for what? Protection. That's how a man is going to be in that day, an Israelite man. Okay. So if you women want to be delivered, you're going to have to bow down to a man. All right. Which means you got to put off all that feminism BS. Okay. Which is going to be hard for a lot of the women of the tribes, man. A lot of y'all just going to die. All right. The Most High going to put the majority of y'all to death. Okay. This is Isaiah 13:12. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold. Okay, and you got to understand what that really means, man. Okay, if you seen gold laying out on the street, you're going to see a big scramble for it. Okay, everybody going to try to pick it up, man. People going to be fighting over it. All right, people going to be getting knocked out over it. Okay, some weapons might come out. Okay, people going to be fighting over that gold, man. That's the position that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to put an Israelite man in. Okay, these women literally going to be fighting to try to get with you, man. All right. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. That's how precious, okay, and valuable an elect man of the nation of Israel is going to be, because the only way you're going to get out of here is if you with one of these men. Okay, which means what? You gotta stay on this man's good side. All right, which really ain't that hard. Okay, men are not as hard to please as women are, okay? But you have to stay on this man's good side, all right? Which means what? You got to come correct, okay? You got to know what he likes and all that, okay? This is 1 Timothy 2:9. It says, in like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, which you don't see that today, especially amongst the younger generation, man. Even some of the older individuals. Okay, these women completely out of control, man. All right, modest to them is, they wear a dress. The dress is skin tight, but it's still a dress. She's covered up. You can't see her body, you can't see her skin, so she good. Which that's not what modest means. All right, it says, in like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness, and you ain't going to come across no shamefaced woman, especially not the tribes. All right. Well, the woman speaking, she's far from shamefaced, man. All right. She bold as hell. She arrogant as hell. Okay. It says with shamefacedness and sobriety, and she's not sober. All right. Sober meaning from a philosophical standpoint. Okay, she's not dealing with these other philosophies. The mere fact that these words are coming out of her mouth shows you that she's off that serpent juice, man. She off that Babylon juice. She far from sober. All right. It says with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broidered hair or gold or pearls or costly array. And that's what these women are all into here in Babylon, man. Especially the women of the tribes. Okay. They want Birkin bags and all this madness. All right, it says, but which becometh women professing godliness with good works. All right, it says, let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. Who's she supposed to be subject to? The men. All right. It says, let the woman learn in silence with all subjection, but I suffer not a woman to teach. Okay, nor to usurp authority over the man. This is one thing that the Israelite woman has a huge problem with, man. She continually usurps authority over the men. All right. Continually, man. All right. What's that word? Usurp. Usurp means to, take a position that has not been given to you. And that's what these women do. Okay. They put themselves in a position that has not been given to them by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. The Most High didn't make you an authority figure over the man. So you really got no right to come and make a video like this, trying to tell the men to get their stuff together so that you can be with them. Okay? Then you will start dating them if they get their stuff together. All right? No, it's the other way around. You're going to have to get your stuff together. Hey, and it's more on the line than you just, having a relationship with this individual. This is your life. All right, your life is on the line. If you don't get your stuff together, you are going to die. All right. How about that, man? Okay. It says, for Adam was first formed, then Eve. All right. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. The woman actually bought into that stuff, man. You can see it today. All right. She's falling for the same thing, hook, line, and sinker all over again, man. That the philosophies of the serpent. She wholeheartedly believes it's true. All right. When the men know that this is bullshit. Okay. It says, notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing. All right. So the only way you making it out of here is if you get a child from a man, an Israelite man of the elect. Okay. And for you to have his child, he going to have to get with you. All right. But what incentives does he have to get with you? Okay, when you completely out of order. How you going to convince this man to get with you? All right. Which is the reason why we read, in Isaiah 32:9, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Okay, you ain't thinking about this. All right, you thinking about, the next trip you can take. Okay, the girl's trip, It says, notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing if they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety. All right, so I just wanted to go into that. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai willing. It was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem HaRuach Double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops at Great Millstone. Shalom.